Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today is March 25th. I think a lot of you guys know I collect baseball, football, and basketball. And with the NCAA tournament going on, I thought today I would, since basketball's on my mind, I'd share my vintage basketball with you guys. So I want to share I have 14 graded cards. I want to share my 14 cards, not in order of value, but in order of the ones I like the most. And I also have some ungraded cards that I want to share with you guys too. So how about we flip this camera and look at some basketball cards. Okay, so the first card I want to share is this Luka card. This one is, it's not a vintage card. It's a 2018, 2019. It's the only one I own of his, but I think it's a pretty cool card. So I don't know if I'll ever grade this. It's pretty much a base card, but he's a great player, and I'm happy to have that one. I've shared this one before. This is a Nate Archibald, second year Nate Archibald. Love this card. This card's a beauty. You know, Nate was a great ball player. So this one may get graded at some point. Here is a Kevin McHale rookie card. I picked this one up, I think, at a flea market for, dirt cheap, like $5, not even that. I picked it up with a bunch of cards that I got for like $15. So here's some Michael Jordans. I love this card. This card is one that I think I have a couple versions of this. I will grade it eventually. It's not like most of these Jordans, they're not overly valuable unless you get a 10, and I don't think mine are 10s, but I just love this card. You got the golf swing in the back. I like this set. To me, this Skybox set is just a really cool set. So that's a Michael Jordan. I'm just going to share some other Jordans I have that I may or may not, eventually I probably want to get them graded just to have a graded one in the set. There's a bunch of basic cards. This one's a really cool card. I love the way this card looks for this Jordan. It's a pretty clean card. It might grade in the 8 to 9 range if I get lucky on that one. There's another Michael Jordan. Another beautiful Michael Jordan card. These last couple Jordans are like McDonald's. They were a Skybox McDonald's versions. I think they have some really cool pictures. This one right here is probably my favorite. This next one, I just love. I love that picture of Jordan. So that's a great card. I do believe eventually I'll get this one sent in. Once again, from a value perspective, they're not the most valuable cards unless they come back 10s, and it's hard to get 10s on these cards. But I think as part of my collection, I definitely want to have some Jordans in there. Here's a beautiful Kareem, an 86 Kareem Fleer. This one's a really cool picture. This one, I've been wanting to get this one graded eventually. Someday I will. A couple more ungraded cards I wanted to share with you guys. I've shared this one before. It's a Rick Barry card. This one's in really good shape, really well centered. Love the Rick Barry, 72 Rick Barry. Here's a Jerry West All-Star card. I've told you guys West was my favorite player growing up as a kid. I'm lucky as a Laker fan. We had, West, we had Magic, you had Kobe. I've had a lot of great players to cheer for. And then I've got a pretty nice Jerry West card here too. This one is 69 West. This one will probably be, when I do send another card to be graded, this one will probably be it. I have some other cards. I think I have a Shaq rookie card. But these were the first ones I grabbed. So those are the raw cards. Now for my graded cards, like I said, I have 14 of them, and I'd like to share them with you. They're not in order of value. They're in the order of how much I like the card. Not how much I like it, but just which are my favorite cards. The first one is this beautiful 81-82 Kareem. I picked this one up not too long ago in an 8. I think that's just a beautiful card. Great picture of Kareem. I've got quite a few Kareem. Probably got 6 Kareem cards potentially, I think, graded out of all my cards. The next one on my list, number 13, is this beautiful George McGinnis rookie card. You know, McGinnis, a Hall of Famer. This is a nice card. The thing that's cool about this card, this is one of the 2 cards that I will share with you that I've had since I was a kid. So this one, I opened this one. I've had it with me since 1972. So that's a George McGinnis card. I shared this one not too long ago. It's a David Thompson rookie card. I'm a big fan of David Thompson. He was a fantastic, fantastic athlete, great basketball player. I love these cards because, like I told you, they put their college stats in there too, in addition to where they were as a pro. So, David Thompson rookie card. Next on the list is an Artis Gilmore rookie card, and this is a beautiful card. I had a version of this from my childhood also, but this one I upgraded because I want to get a little better version on it. And this is just a beauty, as you can see. Gilmore, once again, Hall of Famer, fantastic ball player, and I love this card. I love the ABA cards because the coloring of the ball, it's just fantastic stuff. Now we're going to get a few of those Kareem cards in a row, I think. There's this beautiful 72-73 Kareem. I picked this one up at a card shop in Minneapolis one about 3 years ago when I was visiting my sister-in-law up there. And I saw this one and I grabbed it. And it's just a nice version of this card. Beautiful Kareem. This one I shared not too long ago. This one is, I think this is a 3rd-year Kareem. It's actually Lou Alcindor. He hadn't changed his name yet. So, but this is a beautiful card. I think the reason it came in as a 4 is probably because of the staining. But outside of that, it's just a cool card. I love vintage basketball. Like the 71, 72 cards, they're just really cool. So. There's Lou Alcindor or Kareem. Next one up is this beautiful 73-74 Kareem card. And what I love about this card is you've got Kareem trying to post up Wilt Chamberlain. So you've got Kareem and Wilt in this card, 2 of the best that ever played the game. This is a really sweet card and a pretty nice version of it. Love this card. Love that card. This card was on my very first video, and this is a 2nd-year Kareem in a 2. You know, it's not in the best condition from far away. It doesn't look bad. When you get up close, you can see the nicking, but I got this card on the cheap. I love this card. It's just a cool card. I love the color scheme. I love Lou Alcindor. Once again, he hadn't changed his name at that point. So, beautiful card of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, here's now we're getting to the last, 5 cards? My top 5 or 6 cards, I think, in my collection. Next up is this awesome Wilt Chamberlain card. And this is the one, this one originally came back a 4. I re-cracked it and sent it back in, and it came back 1 grade higher. I love this card, 72-73 Wilt. This is the only Wilt I own. I was actually in an antique store this weekend, and there was a pretty nice 71 Wilt, but they wanted way too much money for it, so I passed, which is unusual for me, but I passed. But, Chamberlain, this is the funny thing. When it comes to football and basketball, everybody always says, well, Tom Brady's the GOAT and Michael Jordan's the GOAT. But when it comes to baseball, it's, Babe Ruth or Willie Mays. So it's funny that in baseball, guys that played in the 60s or even Ruth when he played can still be the GOAT. But in basketball and in football, they're not. And because I could make an argument that Wilt Chamberlain, could have been the greatest basketball player ever. I mean, he owns 72 records still. I think it's 72 records, and I think 60 some of them he owns on his own. So he definitely dominated the game like nobody had before. And I think, when you talk all-time greats, of course Jordan was an all-time great, but I think you got to talk Jabbar, Chamberlain, Russell. There's some other players that need to be in that conversation, and this guy's definitely one of them. Okay, final, I think 5 cards. I just got this one this year, and I absolutely love this card. I don't know, this one I should have probably even rated higher. This is just such a cool Irving card, and it's everything. I love everything about it. I love the color scheme on this, the ABA ball. This is technically his rookie year, so this is his, a rookie card, all-star rookie card. And I just absolutely love the way that looks, right? He's on the second string, second team, ABA all-star. Beautiful, beautiful Irving. Next up, I got this card not long ago, and this is one of my favorite cards. There's just something about the visual look of this card, the white with the blue, the way Rick Barry spelt the ABA ball, like this is a Rick Barry rookie card, and it's just an unbelievably beautiful card. And I love it. Love this card. Absolutely love it. Next one up, this one's probably my most valuable card. This is one I picked up at my LCS, and wow, it came back a 9, right? So this is a Pete Maravich card, and this is just an absolutely beautiful card. It's his second year Maravich in a 9, and this is, once again, the color scheme on this is really cool. This is my most valuable, I would say, card, and it's my 3rd favorite card that I own. Second favorite card on my list is this beautiful, beautiful 72-73 Jerry West, and it's only because West was my childhood hero growing up. When we used to play sports, and you get T-shirts and you put numbers on. It was 44 for me because, West and then Henry Aaron, my favorite baseball player, both wore 44. So went with Jerry West as the number 2 card. Love this card. And then the last card, the number 1 card on my list is this Julius Erving rookie card. It's a 72 rookie card. And the reason this is my favorite is, like that McGinnis card, I've owned this card since I was a kid. So it's been with me since 72. It's a really cool card. And for sentimental reasons, it comes in at number 1. But there it is. I just wanted to do something a little different, share some basketball. I appreciate you guys letting me show my cards. Until we talk again, stay safe, keep collecting. We will talk soon. Thanks.